dear teachers, coordinators, parents, and my dear students, a very good evening to everyone. I welcome you all for the annual day celebrations of our school, Green Gables International School, which is one of the reputed educational institutions in Hyderabad. Then what is education? Education is the unfoldment of what is enfolded in the germ. Education is the manifestation of divine perfection that is already existing in man. According to these quotations, every child is endowed with high potential, and we, the teachers and the parents, should identify that and help the child to recognize his strengths and direct him to develop to the fullest extent. By and large, education should be according to the aptitude of the student. The teacher should plan the lesson basing on the aptitude of the students. The second point is, the child is like a seed. The teacher, parent should provide proper conditions for the child to grow. Thirdly, we cannot make a plant grow in a soil unsuited to it. A child teaches himself, help him to go forward in his own way. Dear students, during classroom activities, enrichment programs, or extracurricular activities or co-curricular activities, you need to possess these qualities. First one is ability to take risks. Do not worry about the mistakes you do in the classroom or outside the classroom. Secondly, look for the chances to use your knowledge, most probably in Thursday club activities. Third one is seek the company of experts. This you can get it during your field trips. Please study as much as you can every day. Next, you do monitor your own activities. You understand that you can reduce errors, but never seek perfection. Dear parents and teachers, keep in mind one more thing. Every subject has an underlying theme or structure. Once the child tastes that, he develops interest in the subject. For example, mathematics is not a subject of digits. With your permission, I would like to explain one concept. Nikhilam navataha charamam dasataha eka nyunena purvena is a concept in Vedic mathematics. Suppose you have to multiply 613 by 999. You please remember the number 613. First we do eka nyunena purvena, that is 1 less than the given number. I think you know 1 less than 613, that is 612. This is the first part of the answer. Nikhilam navataha charamam dasataha means all from 9 and the last from 10. Subtract the digits. What are the previous digits in 613 other than the last digit 3? 6 and 1. So you subtract the digits 6 and 1 from 9 and last digit from 3. 3 from 10. So the second part of the answer is 3, 8, 7. So the total answer is 6, 1, 2, 3, 8, 7. So when the children develop genuine interest in the subject, they appreciate the beauty of the subject. They enjoy the subject as they enjoy music, dance, etc. They play with the subject. That is when we achieve our objectives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Wasn't that very educational? I learned something new today. Before we move on with our program, a quick question to our dear audience. Hello? Are you ready for a question? Yes? Do we have an active audience tonight? Okay. I have a question for you, and the one who gives the correct answer has a very special present. Okay? So, here's the question. No matter what age, no matter what job, no matter what occasion, what is that one thing that brings smile to anyone's face instantly? Anyone? Who said that? Who is I can't see. Child? Yeah, we all, but, we get grumpy sometimes, As a mom, sometimes I'm like, can you go someplace for a while, So it's not always, but I'm asking a question, always. Something that is without boundaries and speaks all languages and comes in all shapes and sizes. Anyone? Who said that? Can you raise your hand, please? The first one to raise hand. I see the young lady over there. Please, could you stand up? Who is the one who stood up? Oh, there, up there, you see? Yeah, please. In the yellow. Yes. Thank you so much. Perfect answer. 10 on 10. You get a Willy Wonka chocolate. Isn't that special? Give her a hand, please. Chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? Everybody knows. We have two other presenters tonight. Give it up for Sujana and Ishan.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a 1964 children's novel written by the British author Roald Dahl. The story features Charlie Bucket's adventures in the chocolate factory of the eccentric chocolatier Mr. Willy Wonka. Here's an interesting fact for you. Do you know what inspired Mr. Dahl to write the book?
No.
Apparently, when he was in school, major chocolate companies such as Cadbury and Roundtree used to send test packages to the children in exchange on their opinions on their products.
Really? How yum.
Yes, and that's not all. The companies would try to steal trade secrets by sending spies posing as workers into each other's factories. Both companies were very protective of their chocolate making processes.
I just wish I could become a spy and check out the chocolate factory. That would just be a dream job.
Hey, if you quit interrupting, you can enjoy the exclusive tour of Mr. Wonka's factory along with our audience.
Are you talking about the play? Is the play about a tour?
No, it's not a tour. It's about what Terry Guillemets says. Follow your passion and success will follow you. One person with passion is better than many merely interested.
Awesome. Now let's move on as DJIS comes here with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate smells.
I see you here every day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only come to see the chocolate factory.
What's there to see? The gates are closed always.
I can really see it, you know. I stand here every day taking the lovely chocolatey smells. And I imagine it must be a wonderful place.
Do you think so?
Oh, I know it somehow. In fact, I know all the chocolates that come out of the factory by smell. I didn't eat most of them, but I can tell.
Let me see you do that. You take a sniff, and you tell me what it is.
It's blueberry sizzled and creamy chocolate. It's the Sizzler!
Yes. There you go.
Let me see. It's orange blossoms and butter bar. This must be a squelchy snotter.
One more. This is the brown and white chocolate. It's the triple cream.
I don't know this one. I haven't smelled it before, but this is delicious. I can smell strawberries, cream. Oh wait, there's a cookie right in the chocolate.
Yes, this is new. It's called Scrumdiddlyumptious bar.
Scrumdiddlyumptious. Oh, I love the names it gives to your chocolates.
Who do you think gives the names?
Willy Wonka, of course. He's the greatest chocolate maker in the world. My Grandpa Joe worked in his factory, and he tells me all about him every day. Chocolates!
Sizzler! I want a sizzler!
It's a squelchy snotter for me.
Look, there's a new one.
Scrumdiddlyumptious bar. One for you, Charlie?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mr. Jopek.
Ah, Charlie, you're late.
It's payday, Mr. Jopek.
You're right. There you go.
Thanks.
Oh, say hello to your Grandpa Joe for me.
Okay.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The Candyman, oh, the Candyman can. Yes, the Candyman can, 'cause he makes the civil love and makes the world taste good. My name is Willy Wonka. I make chocolate. Quite simply, the greatest invention in the entire history of the world. Whoever could be there who doesn't love the tooth-tickling, tongue-tastical taste of a sweet bar of soft-milk chocolate? Except dogs, of course. It's poisonous to dogs. But apart from dogs, there comes a time in every chocolatier's life, when the chocolate he makes turns dark, and bitter. And that's when he knows it's time to lay down his spoon, to hand it over to someone else, someone new. The only question is, who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie? I need to find a new, me. A Candyman. But who can catch a Candyman? Oh, a Candyman can. Yes, a Candyman can, 'cause he makes us civil love and makes the world taste good. I have to go back out into the world. The world. I haven't been out there in a very, very long time. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go! The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about delicious. You can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow? Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man. The candy man. Oh, the candy man can. The candy man can. Yes, the candy man can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should.
Grandpa Joe, Grandma Josephine, Grandpa George, Grandpa Georgina.
Good evening, dear. How was the day?
Very good indeed. Mom, it's payday. Here's the rest of the money. Thank you, dear.
Charlie, why do you always buy bread for us? I've told you before. You should buy some chocolate for yourself.
I will, Grandpa Joe. Oh, you know, I went to Candyman today. He had all kinds of Wonka bars. And we played a guessing game too.
Oh, Wonka bars. That man, Willy Wonka, is a genius. He invented over 2,000 bars of chocolate, each one more delicious than the other.
And he sends them to all the other countries. Isn't it, Grandpa Joe?
Oh dear, I used to love the Wonka chocolate ice cream. We used to carry it in the hot sun and it wouldn't melt.
Hot sun? How is that possible?
Talking about Wonka magic again, I see.
Your father's favorite was the rich canned sweet. It changes color every 10 seconds when you hold it in your mouth.
Mine was the instant melting feathery sweet. Your Grandpa Joe got all kinds of sweets as Christmas gift when he worked in Wonka's factory.
Oh, how I loved the long-lasting chewing gums. No matter how much you chew them, they never lost their taste.
Oh, I didn't know he made all these.
My dear boy, Mr. Willy Wonka is the most amazing, the most fantastic, and the most extraordinary chocolatier the world has ever seen.
That man's a magician. He made sugar balloons.
And lovely eggs that melt in your mouth to leave a little pink baby bird sitting on the tip of your tongue.
How clever is that?
Clever? He's more than that. He's a magician with chocolate. He can make anything he wants.
Oh, how I wish I could go in. I want to see Mr. Willy Wonka and I want to see his factory.
Haven't you noticed, Charlie? Nobody ever goes in.
And nobody ever comes out.
Oh yes, it's time. I go there every day but never saw anyone go in. But Grandpa, they are workers. I can see lovely chocolatey smoke and smell the delicious smells.
Yes, dear. That's the greatest mystery. Willy Wonka closed his factory doors for 10 years. Can you imagine? The factory was closed for 10 years.
But why? Why did he close it?
Because other chocolate makers, like Mr. Slugworth, began sending in spies to steal his secret recipes. The spies came in like ordinary workers.
Yes. Soon Mr. Slugworth's factory began making sugar balloons and non-melting chocolate ice cream.
How terrible for Mr. Wonka.
It was. He had to tell all his workers to leave, and his giant chocolate factory was silent and deserted.
Months and months went by, but the factory remained closed. Poor Mr. Wonka was so nice. He made such marvelous things. We were all so sad.
But then, one fine day, we could see smoke coming out of the chimneys again.
We could hear the machines whirring again.
We could even see small dark shadows behind the glass windows.
Whose shadows?
That's the mystery, Charlie. That's what everyone wants to know. No one goes in and no one comes out. Yet the factory's up and running. And then there are more delicious sweets and chocolates coming out to every country.
Maybe Charlie will get in someday.
That's enough, dear. Don't fill his head with ideas. It's time for bed, darling.
All right, Mom. Good night, Dad. Grandpa Joe. Grandpa George. Grandma Georgina. Mom and Grandma Josephine.
Good night, dear.
lucky few.
Are you serious?
Yay! We have a holiday!
I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children to visit my factory this year.
Oh, just 5. Which one?
Watch out for the golden tickets. 5 golden tickets are hidden in the wrapping paper of Wonka bars.
Oh, I need to bring the Wonka bar right now. 5 lucky finders of these 5 golden tickets are the only ones who will be allowed to visit my factory.
Oh, Wonka bars are sent all over the world.
Oh, so they might be anywhere, in any shop, in any street, in any town.
In any country. But look at the price. They'll be allowed to see all the secrets and the magic of Wonka's factory.
Wow! Willy Wonka says that he'll take them around. Each of them will get a special prize on top of it. Bars, chocolates and sweets all their lives.
Wow!
Mom, buy me a Wonka bar now.
Wait! Mom, I won't try them.
Wouldn't it be something, Charlie, to open a bar of chocolate and see a golden ticket glistening inside?
Yes, Dad. But Dad, do you think I have a chance?
Yes, Charlie, you do. You have as much chance as anyone else.
But Dad, I only get 1 bar here on my birthday.
It's your birthday next week, and you never know what you will find.
Willy Wonka, the confectionery genius whom nobody has seen for the last 10 years, is opening his factory doors for 5 children. Sirs, what would you say about Willy Wonka?
The man's dirty.
He's brilliant. Everyone will buy the Wonka bars. He sells more than ever before.
Ma'am, we'd like to know what you'd like to say about this breathtaking news.
Oh, my little one is dragging me to the shop. She wants me to buy her a Wonka bar right now.
Reports coming in that the response is phenomenal. Wonka bars are beginning to disappear from candy store shelves at the rate to boggle the mind. Truly, it is incredible the way that Wonka mania has descended upon the globe. While the world searches, we watch and wait, wondering where the pursuit will lead and how long the spirit of man will hold up under its strain. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes. Just in. We began with 5 golden tickets, just like 5 lucky bolts of lightning, ready to strike without notice at any point in the map. No one knew where, no one knew when the first one would hit. But as we all know, last night we got our answer. While we in America slept, the first golden ticket has been found in a small town of Dusselheim, Germany. We have been waiting for several hours for the follow-up story, and finally we're ready with a live report now. Over to our reporter.
Proud we are for the attention of the entire world focuses today right here in Dusselheim. A community suddenly thrust into prominence by the unexpected discovery of the first Wonka golden ticket. Its lucky finder is the son of a most prominent Pars butcher. The boy is named Augustus Gloop. Augustus Gloop, the pride of Dusselheim, the fame of Germany, an example for the whole world. Augustus, how does it make you feel to be the first Wonka golden ticket finder? Any other feelings?
It's gonna cost him a fortune in fudge.
Mrs. Gloop, would you care to say a few words to the television audience?
Oh, I just knew Augustus would find a golden ticket. He eats so many bars of chocolate a day that it was almost impossible for him not to find one. That's all he's interested in. He's a big boy, and he needs all the nourishment, wouldn't he? It's all vitamins, you know. What a thrill it would be for him to visit Mr. Wonka's marvelous factory.
Yes, we are just as proud as anything.
A mad chocolate buying spree, but the second golden ticket of all unlikely places has been found in a peanut factory. Here in our correspondent from London with Mr. Salt, the owner of Salt & Co. Peanut Factory. He is the father of the lively girl, Veruca Salt. Over to our reporter.
Mr. Salt, how did it all come about?
You see, boys, as soon as my little girl told me that she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I went out into the town and started buying all of the Wonka bars I could lay my hands on. Thousands of them I must have bought. Hundreds of thousands. I have 800 workers working in my factory, and I say to them, okay girls, from now on, you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling wrappers off the chocolate bars instead.
3 days went by and we had no luck. My poor Veruca got more and more upset, and every time he came home, she would scream at him, Daddy, where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. And she would lie for hours on the floor, kicking and yelling in the most disturbing way.
Well, I just hated to see my little girl unhappy like that. And then, suddenly on the evening of the 4th day, one of my women workers found it. Give me the golden ticket quick, I said, and I rushed home to give it to my darling Veruca. Darling, aren't you happy with Daddy?
Daddy, where is my pony? And I want a camera. I want a camera as big as that.
Happy birthday,
Charlie. Thank you. Happy birthday, Charlie. Thank you very much.
Here's your present.
Wonka's ripple, scrumptious fudge milk delight is the best of them all. You'll just love it.
I'm sure I will.
You mustn't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for underneath that wrapper. You really can't expect to be as lucky as that.
She's quite right.
After all, there are only 3 tickets left to be found.
The thing to remember is that no matter what happens, you still have your bar of chocolates.
Yes, I know.
You better go ahead and open it up, darling, or you'll be late for school.
Well, that's that. It's just what we expected. Plain and simple whipple scrumptious fudgemallow delight. Off you go, Charlie. Time for school.
You didn't ask us? I'm never going to find the golden ticket, am I?
There are thousands of people, Charlie, who want the golden ticket.
But I want it more than anyone else.
You never know. Things might change for the better.
You get blue like everyone, but me and Grandpa Joe can make your troubles go away, blow away. There they go. Cheer up, Charlie, give me a smile. What happened to that smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show. Come on, Charlie, no need to frown. Deep down you know the world is still your toy. When the world gets heavy, never pick the bottom. Up and Adam, boy. Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till the day you've gotta stay strong, Charlie, up on top is right where you belong. Look up, Charlie, you'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dream in view. Pretty soon the sky is gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, Charlie, just be glad you're you.
All Unlikely Places has been found in an affluent home in Los Angeles. Our channel is the first one to bring you this exciting story. As you can see, many others have come to interview her. Her parents are very proud of Miss Violet Biergard as she is quite an achiever. She has broken many records. Over to our reporter in Los Angeles, USA.
Miss Violet is trying to break the world record.
Hi folks, Sam Bogart here. Square Deal Sam to you with all of today's great giveaway bargains. The finest values you'll ever get in the entire country. Now this little number right here is a 4-door sedan.
Cut it out, Dad! I'm a champion gum chewer. I broke the school record for gum chewing. There's no one who can beat me at gum chewing. When I'm not munching gum, I stick it behind my ear for safekeeping.
It's okay, Violet. You don't have to show them everything.
Put a sock in it, Mother. This piece of gum I've been chewing for over 3 months solid.
But you got the golden ticket. Don't you like chocolate more?
Oh no, I have no use for chocolate. My father kept buying me chocolate to make me give up on gum. And I was surprised, like anything, when I found the golden ticket. I'm going to tell Mr. Wonka to stop making the silly chocolate bars all the time and invest in gum. Gum is the future.
She's so forceful, my little Violet. She gets it from my side of the family. She has a keen mind for business, you know. She's a collector. She's trying for the world record in gum chewing now that she got all these trophies.
Ha ha, I love gum. I keep sticking a gooey piece of gum on the control buttons of any lift I get into. Gum is fun.
Yes, she stuck gum on her teacher's chair too. The number of times I was called to the school office. But now, her school is so proud of her.
But now I'm trying for the world record. Either I stick it behind my ear or I stick it on the bedpost. I am thrilled to meet Mr. Wonka. I have a million ideas about chewing gum.
While the rest of the world goes on searching, here in the Southwest it has actually happened. That's what I said, friends. There's only one golden ticket left in the entire world because right here in our community of Marble Falls, Arizona, is lucky winner number 4. Now, the name soon to be heard around the universe is Mike TV. Over to our reporter.
Mike, don't you think we should shut that thing off?
No. Are you crazy?
Oh, he won't answer until the station break.
Mike, the country wants to hear from you. The world is waiting.
Can't you shut up? I'm busy. Boy, what a great show.
I serve all his TV dinners right here. He's never even been to the table.
You love to watch TV, Mike?
You bet.
What about the golden
Hold
ticket?
it. I want to watch this one. Bam, bam.
You like the killings, huh?
What do you think life's all about?
Mike, would you...
Feel like a real one. Call 45. Mom won't let me have one yet. Will you, Mom?
Not till you're 12, son.
It's my secret hoard. The others don't know I've got it. Now you and I are gonna have one more fling at finding the last golden ticket. How about it, eh?
Are you sure you want to spend your money on that, Grandpa?
Of course I'm sure. Don't stand about there arguing. I'm as keen as you are to find the last golden ticket. Here, take the money, run down to the street to the nearest shop and buy the first Wonka bar you see. Then come back here, we'll open it together. Have you got it?
Yes, it's Wonka's Nutcracker surprise.
All right, sit next to me. We'll open it together. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, tell us the first bit.
No, you be afraid. You do it all.
You know that we don't really have a hope, don't you?
Yes, I know that.
Mind you, there might be a tiny chance that this might be the one. Don't you agree?
Hurry, Grandpa, hurry!
All in good time, my boy. All in good time. Which end do you think I ought to open first?
This gun.
Like that?
No, a little bit more.
I'm too nervous. You finish it.
I never thought this day would be anything but catastrophe. Suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. Grandpa Joe, how'd you know that I'd be coming home today with something good, something gold, something special that I can hold? Grandpa Joe, just as you planned, the final golden tickets in my hand. Grandpa Joe, we won!
Wonderful! Charlie!
Joe, are you alright?
He's white as a sheet.
He can't speak. Grandpa Joe, say something.
Charlie, you and I, we made something out of nothing. You and me, Charlie, you saw things that weren't there. Charlie, you and I wondered how, but never why. Yes, me and you, Charlie, Charlie, you and I.
Wait a minute, Joe. This ticket says to go on the tour, Charlie needs to be accompanied by a responsible adult.
So?
Well, I can't go with him. If I don't turn up for work, Mrs. Walensky is sure to fire me, and I can't afford to lose my job.
I'll take him.
But Joe, you can't walk.
Couldn't walk, but that was before my call to arms. This is all the miracle my old legs needed.
I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing.
Oh!
But suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing. 'Cause I've got a golden ticket.
Oh my! Dear me!
I've got a golden sun up in my sky. I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say good morning. Look at the sun. I never thought that I would be slapping the lap of luxury, 'cause they'd have said
it shouldn't be done.
Bring me my jacket.
But it can be done.
And my pants.
I never dreamed that I would climb over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless it's there that I'm shortly about to be. 'Cause we've got a golden ticket.
We've got a golden ticket.
We've got a golden chance to make our way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
We never thought we'd see the day when we would face the world and say good morning.
I never thought that I would be dancing about for all to see, 'cause they all thought I was better off dead. But I got out of bed. We never dreamed that we'd appear over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless it's there that we're shortly about to be. 'Cause we've got a golden ticket.
Oh Charlie, your father would be so proud.
We've got a golden chance to make our way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
Folks, this is the big day, the historic day on which Willy Wonka has promised to open his gates and shower gifts on the 5 lucky winners. From all over the globe, people have gathered here, waiting for the hour to strike, waiting to catch a glimpse of that legendary magician, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Hey, Mom, we're on TV. Hi, One in Marble Falls. Hi, Billy. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Fish Face. How do I look?
Mike, behave!
You guys ready?
Hi folks, Sam Beauregard here. The next time you're in Miles City, Montana, don't forget to visit Beauregard's Automart.
Cut it out, Dad! For heaven's sake, this is my show! Hi, Cornelia, sweetie. I've still got it. How is this for a stretch?
I want to go in first before anyone else.
Anything you say, sweetheart.
Save some room for later, Augustus, darling.
Grandpa, I don't believe it. We did it. We're actually going in.
We are going to see the greatest of them all, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Won't you help me, please? I'm afraid that I might fall, for my eyes and knees have grown frail behind this wall. Let me come to you, though it appears I've lost my pep. But as this ancient relic read in the Taoching, it said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step. Beyond this door is a factory begat from just a bean. Beyond this door, surprises in store, but it must be believed to be seen. Beyond this door's invention, where mind meets with machine. Beyond this gate, astonishment waits, but it must be believed to be seen. No magic spells or potions, 'cause where legerdemain, my kingdom's created from notions, all swirling inside of my brain. Beyond this door is a banquet of Wonka-made cuisine. A lucky few will get to pass through, but it must be believed to be seen. Beyond this door is music, come dance betwixt and between. Beyond these walls is a world without walls, but it must be believed to be seen. Beyond this door is a puzzle, you'll find out what I mean. Beyond this gate is the world I create, but it must be believed to be seen. Despite the man seen at these doors, my childhood home was bland like yours. But I knew how to look to find a world that wasn't colorblind. Let's hope that you're a bit like me as you walk through my factory. For in the end, you can see organized golden ticket winners, Gloop, TV, burger, salt, bucket. Your life's about to change now, so don't get left behind. Do things appear quite strange now? Imagine the wonders you'll find. Beyond this door is chocolate, so tasty, it's obscene. So follow me, for I guarantee that this world I can see, and all I achieve, it must be believed to be seen. Thank you. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my chocolate factory. Would you come forward, please?
Veruca first, get back, you.
I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will. Now, would you please show me your golden tickets?
I'm Veruca Salt.
My dear Veruca, what a pleasure, and how pretty you look in that lovely pink dress.
I've got 3 others at home.
And Mr. Salt, overjoyed to see you, sir. Would you just step over there for a minute?
Augustus Gloop.
Augustus, my dear boy, how good to see you. And in such fine shape. And this must be the radiant Mrs. Gloop, just over there.
Why not Beauregard?
Darling child, welcome to Wonka's.
What kind of gum you got here?
Charming, charming.
Sam Beauregard here, Mr. Wonka.
My dear sir, what a genuine pleasure.
If you ever need anything in the automotive line, just call on Sam B. Phone number's on the card. It's Sam B, it's a guarantee.
I'm Mike TV.
Mike.
When? You're dead.
Wonderful to meet you, Mike. And Mrs. Stevie, how do you do? What an adorable little boy you have.
Thank you.
Charlie Bucket.
Well, well, Charlie Bucket. I read all about you in the papers. I'm so happy for you. And who is this gentleman?
My grandfather, Grandpa Joe.
Delighted to meet you, sir. Overjoyed, enraptured, entranced. Are we ready? Yes. Good. In we go.
Give me mine. Give me mine. Okay. Oh my god, what is mine? Something.
I present to you the chocolate room. And if you notice, everything here is made of chocolate.
Chocolate? I love chocolate. Ew. This is better.
What a disgusting, dirty river.
It's industrial waste, that. You've ruined your watershed, Wonka. It's polluted.
It's chocolate.
That's chocolate? That's chocolate? A chocolate river?
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
10,000 gallons an hour. And look at my waterfall. That's the most important thing. It's mixing my chocolate. It's actually churning my chocolate. You know, no other factory in the world mixes its chocolate by waterfall. But it's the only way if you want it just right.
Grandpa, look over there across the river. They're little men.
Jumping crocodiles, Charlie. Now we know who makes the chocolate.
I've never seen such tiny people before. Funny looking, aren't they, Wonka?
What are they doing?
Oh, it must be creaming and sugaring time.
Well, they can be real people.
Well, of course they are real people.
Stuff and nonsense.
No, Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas? From Loompaland. Loompaland? There's no such place.
Excuse me, dear lady.
Mr. Wonka, I'm a teacher of geography.
Oh, well, then you know all about it. And what a terrible country it is. Nothing but desolate wastes and fierce beasts. And the poor little Oompa Loompas were so small and helpless, they would get gobbled up right and left. A wangdoodle would eat 10 of them for breakfast and think nothing of it. And so I said, come and live with me in peace and safety, away from all the wangdoodles and hornswogglers and snozwangers and rotten vermicious knids.
Snozwangers? Vermicious knids? What kind of rubbish is that?
I'm sorry, but all questions must be submitted in writing. And so in the greatest secrecy, I transported the entire population of Oompa Loompas to my factory here.
Hey, Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa. I want you to get me an Oompa Loompa right away.
All right, Veruca. I'll get you one before the day's out.
I want an Oompa Loompa now.
Can it, you nit?
This stuff is terrific.
Grandpa, look at Augustus.
Don't worry. He can't drink it all.
Augustus, sweetheart, save some room for later.
Oh, Augustus, please don't do that. My chocolate must never be touched by human hands. Please, don't do that. Don't do that. You're contaminating my entire river. Please, I beg you. Augustus.
Ah! Man overboard. Help! Help!
My chocolate!
I
can't swim!
There's no better time to learn.
Help!
My chocolate, my beautiful chocolate!
Don't just stand there, do something!
Help, police, murder.
Charlie, quick here!
Augustus, grab this, quick! What's happened to him?
It looks like he's drowning.
Dive in, save him!
Oh, it's too late.
Too late?
He's had it now, the suction's got him.
What suction?
Augustus, come back! Where is he?
Watch the pipe.
How long is he going to stay in there, Daddy? There's his coat going up the pipe.
Call up number.
He's stuck in the pipe there, isn't he, Wonka? It's his stomach that's done that.
Help! Help! He's blocking all the chocolate!
Well, what happens now?
Oh, the pressure will get him out. Terrific pressure is building up behind the blockage.
I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to push through.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
It looks like he's gonna go up this time. Go on, boy, go on.
This is terrible.
He'll never get out!
Yes, he will, Charlie. Watch. Remember you once asked me how a bullet comes out of a gun?
He's gone. He'll be made into marshmallows in 5 seconds.
Impossible, my dear lady. That's absurd. Unthinkable.
Why?
Because that pipe doesn't go to the marshmallow room. It goes to the fudge room.
You terrible man.
Oh, look at that.
What the heck is that?
He's got whistle.
Would you take Mrs. Luke down to the fudge room, please? But look sharp, or her little boy is liable to get poured into the boiler.
You boiled him up. I know it.
Nothing to despair, my dear lady. Across the desert.
Augustus Gloop, the great big greedy nincompoop. Augustus Gloop, so big and wild, so greedy, foul and infantile. Come on, we cried, the time is right to send him shooting up the pipe.
But don't, dear children, be alarmed.
Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. Hey, 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 hey. Although of course we must admit he will be altered quite a bit.
Slowly wheels go round and round.
The cars begin to grind and pound. We will blow in for a minute more until we're absolutely sure that now he comes and now by grace a miracle has taken place. A miracle has taken place. This greedy brute, this louse is here. It's loved by people everywhere, for who could hate or bear a grudge against a luscious bit of fun. Oompa loompa, 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 oompa loompa.
Welcome to my inventing room.
Inventing room? It looks more like a Turkish bath to me.
Hey Wonka, what kind of place you're running here?
Invention, my dear friends, is 93% perspiration, 6% electricity, 4% evaporation, and 2% butterscotch ripple.
What to do?
Would you like to see?
Yeah. What to do?
Can't you see it makes everlasting gobstoppers?
Everlasting gobstoppers?
Isn't she scrumptious? She's my revolutionary, non-pollutionary mechanical wonder. Now, where's the button?
It's over there.
Here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was busy in the chocolate room, you know.
What you're witnessing, dear friends, is the most enormous miracle of the machine age. The creation of a confectionery giant. Finito.
That's all?
That's all? Don't you know what this is?
By gum, it's gum!
Wrong. It's the most amazing, fabulous, sensational gum in the whole world.
What's so fab about it?
This little piece of gum right here is a 3-course dinner.
Nonsense.
Tomato soup!
That's the starters. It's quite traditional.
Roast chicken! Potatoes and gravy! Fizzy orange!
Violet, whatever you do, don't hit pudding.
Ignore him, Val. You're true, girl. Do it.
Violet, no.
Cheesy crackers!
Violet, don't get to pudding.
Oh my!
What is it, honey?
Pie!
Pudding.
What kind of pie, Val?
Blueberry pie, Daddy, blueberry pie!
Pudding.
My God, Wonka, what's happened to her?
An excess fructose in the fluid sacs, I'm afraid.
What does that mean?
It means she's turning into a blueberry. And here she is, new in the #1, chewing up the charts. She's big and getting bigger. She's blue and getting bluer. She's a fruit-based sensation, and she goes by the name of Juicy.
Everybody wants a piece of the action. Everybody's talking about Juicy. Daddy wanted her to be the main attraction. Now everybody's talking about Juicy. Juicy is a girl named Violet Bee. She doesn't have a talent as far as we can see. She wants to be a star, though there's nothing she can do. She's gonna be famous now for just turning blue. Everybody wants a piece of the action. Everybody's talking about Juicy. Daddy blew her up into a big transaction. Now everybody's talking about Juicy. She always wanted fame, now she's about to explode. We'll scoop up every chunk and sew her on the mold. She's gonna hit the big time when the big bomb drops. She's finally burst her bubble at the top of the ball. Well, lips say nothing and her hands do less.
Her clothes are yours, cause soon she'll need a 10 for a dress.
Her stomach will be perfect when it's squeezed and it's loose.
Her brains are mint condition, cause it's never been used.
Her legs are good and sturdy, crushing right to the spotlight.
You better take them both, to split them up would be not right.
And you had better hurry if you want to grab an ear.
Cause in 15 minutes she is bound to disappear.
Everybody wants a piece of the action. Everybody's talking about Juicy. Her favorite body parts will soon be yours for a fraction. Her lips are flying overhead will be a distraction. Nobody knows about her relevant Juicy, but everybody knows about. Everybody's talking about Juicy.
You really done this to Humpty Wonka. I'll break you for this.
I'll get it right in the end.
We've got to let the air out of her quick.
There's no air in there. That's juice.
Juice?
Would you take the young lady down to the juicing room at once, please?
What for?
For squeezing. She has to be squeezed immediately before she explodes.
Explodes?
It's a fairly simple operation.
I've got a blueberry for a daughter.
Very well then, over to the next room.
Girls,
Yeah, squirrels. These squirrels are specially trained to get the nuts out of shells.
You use squirrels? Why not use Oompa Loompas?
Because only squirrels can get the whole walnut out almost every single time. You see how they tap each one with their little knuckles to make sure it's not bad? Oh, look. Look, I think that one's got a bad nut.
Hey, Daddy, I want a squirrel. I want you to get me a squirrel right away.
But Veruca dear, you have many marvelous pets.
All I've got at home is 1 pony, 2 dogs, 4 cats, 6 rabbits, 2 parakeets, 3 canaries, and a turtle and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
Alright, pet. Daddy will get you one as soon as he possibly can.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Alright, Veruca, alright. Mr. Wonka, how much do you want for one of these squirrels?
Oh, they're not for sale. She can't have one.
Daddy!
They're not for sale.
Name your price.
She can't have one.
Who says I can't?
The man with the funny hat.
If you won't get me a squirrel, I'll get one myself.
Veruca?
Little girl.
Veruca! Come back here at once, Veruca! Veruca!
Little girl, don't touch that squirrel's nuts. It'll make him crazy.
I'll have you. Daddy, what's happening?
Wonka, she's heading for the nutcracker.
Veruca Salt, the debutante. She's always screaming, I want, I want. We hope she wants last month's chow mein, as she chips down the garbage drain. Help! Veruca Salt, the silly cow. Her maddening mantra was now, now, now. But now hang a bell on the little group, as she's part of the race down the bad nut chute. It's now she joined the trash bills, so spoiled and so rotten. The fishy from a week ago, some giant love forgotten. A bacon ransom left a lot, a loaf for breakfast, stale and hot, all rotten to a reeky pair. A thing that cat left on the stair. Veruca Salt, the pampered miss, will now forte to a foul abyss. So take a whiff, for it's awfully right. Her new address, the sewer light.
Stomach and chest out.
Wonka, for God's sake, help her.
I can't. Her posture's terrible.
Veruca Salt, the selfish slut, was never good with the things she got. But it's not just vicious Veruca's fault. It's what's a recipe, what's a dash of salt.
Veruca, Daddy's coming.
Blame her father and her mother that Veruca would decide. With the rubbish and the others, but then she tossed aside. Turn the furnace, maybe quicker, see the squirrels there are swarming. Cause the cycling was beneath her, she's the cause of global warming.
You get away from me, you dirty rodent.
Veruca Salt was once on point, and watch as we dislocate each joint. Her belly career is looking limp as we tear apart from limb to limb. Bad nut.
Wonka Vision. My very latest and greatest invention.
It's television!
It's Wonka Vision. Now, I suppose you all know how ordinary
Sure, I
television
do. You photograph something and the photograph is split up into millions of tiny pieces and they go whizzing through the air down to a TV set where they're all put together again in the right order.
You should open your mouth a little wider when you speak. And so I said to myself, if they can do it with a photograph, why can't I do it with a bar of chocolate? I shall now send that bar of chocolate from one end of the room to the other. It has to be big, because whenever you transmit something by television, it ends up smaller on the other end. Goggles on, please. You can remove your goggles now.
Where's chocolate?
It's flying over our heads in a million pieces. Now watch the screen. Here it comes. There it is. Take it.
You can't take it, just a picture.
All right, you take it.
It's real.
Taste it. It's delicious. It's just gotten smaller, that's all.
It's perfect.
It's unbelievable.
It's a miracle.
It's TV dinner.
It's Wonka Vision.
It could change the world.
Hey Wonka, if you can send chocolate by TV, can you send a person too?
I suppose so, but there might be some technical issues.
Alas, alas for Mike TV, for OMG he's ADD.
You can't stop progress. I'm doing it.
Mike, no.
He's not so many nowadays, it's awfully modern this malaise.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mike TV show.
Whenever Mikey threw a fit, the TV set would babysit.
Mr. Wonka, where is he?
I'm looking. There's so many channels.
The only things that Mike can spell are FYI and LOL.
The little people are singing again. That's never a good sign.
He never goes outside to play. His world is dark both night and day.
He's jumping from screen to screen.
I think it's called channel hopping.
The skies are blue with pinks and greens. He only views on laptop screens.
Get him out of there. I'm on TV. Look at me. Look at me.
He only tries to exercise.
What's happened to him?
His clicking finger and his thumb.
He shrunk to fit the screen.
These brain cell overloads and dies.
Will he ever go back to normal?
And all his limbs are turning numb.
No one ever goes back to normal after they've been on television.
Idiots. They're just idiots. The age of innocence is gone when certain sites are clicked upon. The images that they repeat, once in your brain you can't delete. They only move from side to side, or when they're swiping left to right. They post and chat and stream about and stare until their eyes pop out. They sit and stare and stare and say until they're hypnotized by it, until they're absolutely drunk with all that shocking ghastly junk. It clogs and clutters up the mind, it rots the senses in the head. It makes a child dull and blind, it kills imagination dead. Idiots. They're just idiots. With all this info at a click, a book will rot up on the shelf. If all the answers come too quick, a child won't think for himself. Each kid takes from their new toy, their thoughts and their location. But OMG, will this destroy the art of conversation?
So sing the story, Mrs. T.
What once become a Mike TV?
For wasting his entire brain.
He's stuck inside his own domain.
He'll channel total whereupon
Find that nothing good is on.
And there is no remote control
That he can use to find his soul. So please, oh please, we beg and pray. Throw the phones and tech away, and in their place you can install a lovely bookshelf on the wall. And later each and every kid will listen to the things you say. They'll love you more for what you did, and you can dance the night away. Idiots. They're just idiots. Idiots. They're just idiots. They're just idiots. Yeah!
Mr. Wonka, what do you have to say for this?
Would you take Mrs. TV and his little boy to the taffy pulling room, please?
The taffy pulling room?
On with the tour. There's still so much left to see. Now, how many children are left?
Mr. Wonka, Charlie's the only one left now.
You mean you're the only one? Hold your breath.
Yes.
Make a wish. Count to 3. Come we'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. Welcome aboard my great glass elevator.
Wow.
Push that button.
The one marked "Don't push."
That's the one.
Something crazy is going to happen now, isn't it?
How did you guess? We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
Where are we going?
Up. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it. Time to open your eyes. Take a look around. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Look, Charlie, down there, my factory. Do you see?
Yes, Mr. Wonka.
I love my chocolate factory, Charlie. I love it more than anything else in the world.
So do I, Mr. Wonka. So do I.
Well, I'm very glad you said that. Very glad indeed. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because my chocolate factory is your special prize.
But Mr. Wonka, why would you want to give away your factory?
Now, I'm an old man, Charlie. I'm a lot older than you think. I can't keep running my factory forever. I've got to give it to someone new. And that someone, Charlie, is you. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Don't you think so? That was more than dream come true. Wonderful, wonderful presentation. It really transported us to a chocolate factory. I don't know how many of you have been to a chocolate factory, but you know, this was your golden ticket. So we have our wonderful choir come up now to present a couple of numbers. I hope you're ready. And after this, if you move to the tunes of the choir, we have delicious refreshments waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the GGIS choir for you.
show my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Takes out my heart when you shine it in my eyes. I can't lie, it's a sweet light. Stuck in the dark, but show my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Oh. But you're my flashlight. You're getting